What is good, hunters? So bow hunting just got better. We just got our new DLC, Bear Archery, the Bear Archery pack, and it's strictly a bow DLC. So if you're wondering if it's worth picking up, I would say 100% if you have any desire to bow hunt, any kind of interest, or if you're a long-time bow hunter. I think this really adds some variety to the game, and I'm very happy to have it. So we got our first traditional bow. For my ranger players, this is the bow you want. If you want some RNG, some challenge, because this bow has no sight. So you're going to have to field judge, you're going to have to judge distance. Personally, for me, it's been very challenging to use. If you're using Hunter Sense, no problem. But it's definitely one of our most unique bows. You know, it's different than the others. And it's a welcome addition. We have the Alaskan, which is one of my favorites. I love the design. One of my favorite bows to use. Very powerful bow. And again, this is what we want. We want variety compared to this. We have two of the same bows, just a different color. You might as well just put a button so we can change the color on just one of these. So this is not what we want. We want variety. So this is a DLC done right. Very happy that bow actually got some attention because I felt it was a bit lacking. We have the Constrictor, all the crossbow hunters. While I'm not really fond of the design, I really think it's a nice addition. It's very powerful. And a really good addition to the game. Where this DLC really shines is with the sights for the bows. I love this. It's sleek, it's simple, and to me it's one of the best compared to what we have. Definitely an upgrade. We have one for the crossbow, and the reticle on this is incredible. Wait till you see that. Absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to take my 7mm with me, and I'm going to bring the traditional bow. If you look at the ammo that you can buy for it, you can see that the diameter is 50 compared to 34. I would assume this is more damage, so we're definitely going to be using that for sure. I got my collars with me, and we're going to go do some hunting, have some fun, and take this bow for a spin. Usually we hunt on Ranger, but for this episode I will be hunting on Hunter difficulty with Hunter Sense on. I think I'll be doing a lot more casual gameplay alongside my Ranger series, just so for players who prefer to hunt this way. Bit more of a casual, more relaxed type of hunting, and not a lot of tracking and heavy lifting, you know, as Ranger would. So I know we got some elk around here. We got some whitetail usually in this forest. So hopefully we come across something that we can test this bow on, do some cleanup, and make our herds better. So whenever you see the sound analysis, always assume that the animals are closer than what it says. That's just an approximate. So the moment you see that analysis pop up, start planning your approach. Take your time and try to get some eyes on your animals. I think a lot of players overlook that first clue and they keep running and they go into that area where the animal is unprepared, and you end up spooking and alerting the animals. I think I saw something for a moment there. I can't tell what it is though. It looks like an elk. So it's about 160 meters away. Yeah, I think we got some elks. So we got a nice young 1-star. Let's see if we can call them in. See if we get a response here. So we got a 1-star young that was resting. And I think we got one that's responding to us here. So let's position ourselves. I'm really happy with this DLC. It's really encouraging me to hunt more with the bow. Just because with the 2 that they've added, I really love using them. So I definitely want to be running pure bow. Or on some occasions I'll be using my 7mm with whatever bow I feel I want to run for that session. But I definitely have a lot more options now. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, pretty sure I was getting a response here. So we got a 1-star adult coming in. Seems like a pretty small herd. So I definitely want to call this guy in to about maybe 20 meters. I don't feel confident shooting anything beyond that. Maybe 30. But we'll see. So he seems to be the only one responding. So definitely a herd we can improve. It's tiny, but hopefully we can make it bigger over time. So we're about 40 meters.
Steady.
That might have been a little high. But we got him. Yeah, I kind of felt that went a little high. You can kind of see the arrow sticking out of his neck. Yeah, we got him good. Always try to make good shots because the game will reward you for that by making tracking a lot easier. If you make mediocre shots, then tracking is going to be really tough. Sometimes you can't help it. Sometimes the animal will move or you're in a bad spot. The wind. All these will factor in. But if you have a little bit more patience, take your time. Always try to get good shots. So you can really take down your animals fast or guarantee a good shot. Or a good takedown, I should say. So this guy ran a decent distance. I want to see if I use the other arrow, what type of effect it might have. And there he is. So 34 meters. We got the left lung. Directly in the center. That was a good shot. So it was a little... No, that's about right. I was going to say it's probably a bit higher than I thought, but that was good. 33%. We'll take him. And you can tell by that rack, you can see the color of it, that he's an adult. We'll take it. So for the next encounter, I'm going to switch to the arrow that we bought to see what kind of effect we'll have. So we got some muleys just up ahead here. So we haven't gotten a roadmap yet. We don't know what the future holds as far as what's coming. But the devs did say that they're working on some stuff. More rares. Which we did get with this update. We got the melanistic wolf. So that was cool. Can't wait to get one of those. But beyond that, we have no word on anything that's coming. So just waiting with anticipation to see what more improvements are we going to get. So we got a young male just standing here. But he's not moving. So there we go. I wonder what took him so long. Maybe he came from pretty far away. Sometimes, depending on where they are, it takes them a really long time to make their way to where you are. And not being able to see him from the jump doesn't really help. So as you can see, if you wait long enough, you can see things develop. If I tried to rush that, thinking he's not coming in, then I would have spooked him. And that's where you gotta have that patience. And just wait. So that's a 1-star young. So that's about 30 meters out. Not an ideal spot, so I'm gonna have to call him in further. He's sort of between that bush and the tree. So I'm going to switch my arrow. Okay, so are you going to clear that tree or are you going to stand behind it? Oh boy.
better make this one count.
Yes, we got him. That was kind of risky. Came right behind that tree. I thought he was coming forward, not moving sideways. We had to improvise there a little. So we got some air bubbles again. I'm assuming that shot sort of went a little far back because he was moving, so he might go a decent distance. Yeah, so I think that's the elk herd that we spooked earlier. And there he is. Didn't go too far. I was expecting him to go a bit further than this, because I don't think it's a long shot. Oh, it is. We just thread that needle right between, and I got the right lung. That is insane. Yes, I was right. It was a bit far back. I honestly thought it was probably the liver or the intestines, but we got lucky. 46%. We'll take it. So I think I'm going to leave it there for now, folks. So we were just testing out the traditional bow. And as you can see, it's so much fun to use. Can't go wrong with this DLC. I recommend you give it a shot if you're interested in bow hunting. If you're not, then you can definitely overlook it. Doesn't bring anything else to the table. So let me know what you think if you're enjoying the DLC. I'm going to be doing some more hunting on Ranger, which will be very challenging with this bow. So look out for those videos coming. So thank you for watching and thank you for listening.